The Chronicle Sphere presents. For millennia, oil was just a curiosity, a sticky nuisance. But as the 20th century dawned, a new era of mechanization exploded, and with it, an insatiable hunger for the black liquid. From powering the first automobiles to fueling the engines of war, oil became the very bloodstream of a new global order, and humanity would pay a price. World War II was not just fought for ideology, it was a war for oil. Hitler's desperate drive into the Soviet Union wasn't solely about communism. It was a gambit for the vast oil reserves of the Caucasus. Across the globe, resource-starved Japan, facing a crippling oil embargo, made a fateful decision. The attack on Pearl Harbor was a desperate bid to secure oil. After the war, a new form of control emerged. This cartel of powerful Western oil companies dominated global supply. But this Western hegemony couldn't last, famously flexing their power during the 1973 oil crisis. By the 1970s, oil's influence took an even deeper hold with the birth of the petrodollar system. This wasn't just an economic deal, it was a masterstroke of geopolitics. The Middle East, home to the largest oil reserves, became a crucible of conflict. The brutal Iran-Iraq war had undeniable undertones of regional oil dominance. A decade later, Iraq's invasion of Kuwait directly triggered the First Gulf War. Then, in 2003, the invasion of Iraq reignited fierce debate over its underlying motives. Was it truly about security or the strategic control of oil? But the human cost wasn't just in direct wars. The scramble for oil fueled decades of proxy conflicts, destabilized governments, and exacerbated humanitarian crises. From the shadowy funding of various factions to the exploitation of local populations, oil money created a cycle of violence and corruption. The blood spilled for oil is often invisible. Today, the world stands at a crossroads. The urgent need to combat climate change is driving a massive shift towards renewable energy. But as the age of oil begins to wane, are we simply trading one resource curse for another? The race is now on for green gold, lithium for batteries, cobalt for electronics, and the competition to control them is already intensifying. From the trenches of the world wars to the deserts of the Middle East, the human cost of oil has been immeasurable. It has fueled our progress, but also our conflicts. As we look towards a future powered by new energy, we must ask ourselves, will humanity learn from its past? Or is the struggle for essential resources an inherent part of our chronicle? A perpetual cycle of conflict, merely changing its name from black gold to green gold. The answer, as always, lies in the choices we make today. Like, comment, subscribe,